Okay, so now we're going to work on the rudder here. We're going to just try and flesh this out as quickly as we can. So I'm making a new mesh item. We're just going to get a cube here. Now the rudder's not shown on any of the images apart from this, so we're going to have to just yet again do it by eye. So I'm just going to bring that in like that. Now this is this vertical here. I know it's going to be tilted, but we may just build it. Let's just move it into place and just. I'm not worried about it. The sort of that aspect of it. Yeah, I'm just. Now I am going to leave these, but even though they're going to be below the waterline, just because there may be this boat might be washed up on the beach somewhere, and it might be laying on its side. So you may, but then I suppose we could always then sort of sneakily sort of tilt the boat in the sort of the game view so you don't see it. But for the sake of one poly there, I think we'll leave it. Okay, so I'm going to select that edge there, and I'm going to assign the work plane to that selection, and then you'll see now the sort of the grid will be facing that. So now if you do these sort of key, the 1, 2, 3 to go top view side, top front side, you'll see it actually. It's basically changed the aspects. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to create another. I'm just going to create another part cube like so. I'll make this one slightly narrower, like so. Now what I might do is bring it up now before we start subdividing this up. I'm just trying to think the easiest way to, like all these holes and that in the. Well, I'm not going to go to the effort, I don't believe, of putting those sort of things in, because that's going to take. It's going to add quite a bit to the poly count. So that's going to be like that. I'm going to just hide these two for the minute, just so I can grab this back face. I'm just going to delete that, and we'll unhide everything with the U key, and then I'm basically going to just splat that on there. Now, okay, so I'm going to grab that one now. Let's assign the work plane to that. So now we don't even really need to do that. Let's grab this top one. Okay. Now I'm going to go over to slice. I'm going to turn snapping on, but I'm not going to sort of set it to any geometry or anything. I'm just going to turn the angle snap on. Just then, when you're drawing this, it'll just snap to, in this case, 45 degrees, just so it makes our life a bit easier. So I'm going to, just so we only know we're working on these polys, I'm just going to select that, and the back one. Okay, let's go back over to there. Right, so I'm going to slice across there. Let's turn the snapping off. And then I'm going to go to a left view. No, we can't see it any better, so I'm just going to get the slice on. And I'm going to slice just through the middle of that. And then let's just select these. Okay. So now this edge through the middle here, I'm just going to select around then. I'm just going to hit the B key just to. Okay, so we've basically got the sort of shape. Now, do we add those holes? I wonder if we can add some different type of. See, if you start cutting holes in it, you're going to get sort of triangles joining all these up, and that's going to turn this one quad, which is two triangles, into about probably 30 or 40, and then you've got the bits on the other side as well. So that's going to make this rather go up into the sort of the hundreds just for one small item. So I don't really want to, but also I don't really want to leave it as plain as this either. So what I'm going to, we're going to just make something up here. I'm going to hit the B key. We're just going to bevel that like that, and I'm also going to bevel it in. That'll give it a bit of shape. That's not adding too many. It's not adding too many polys to it. Okay. I'm going to go with that for now. We can always come back if it does look a bit bland. We can always come back and stick. There's like a metal or probably wood rod which is coming through the other side as well. And it looks like it's tapering a bit. So I'm just going to block this out as well. So I'm going to make this end of it almost as big as the wood, and then just scale. I'm just going to scale it that way a bit, just to maybe a bit more. Just like that. Now this thing seems to go into the bow. I'm not sure what that is, so I'm going to let's just grab these. To make sure we've got everything. So that sits in there, so there's obviously going to have to be some cutout in the back of this boat to accommodate that rudder, like sort of some wastage in the back of this hull area here. But we're always going to see the boat from this sort of angle up here, probably from this distance, so I'm not going to bother really adding any sort of cuts and adding extra geometry there, but we will add some bits to this top of this hull, like some nice sort of plating around the base of that rudder, just to make it look a bit special. Now we've got this funny pipe thing, or whatever it is, coming out of here. Not too sure what it is, so yeah, again, we're just going to not worry about it too much. Just going to as I'm not sure what it is, I'm going to make it quite sturdy. That's probably something important. The bottom we're not going to see, so I'll just kill that. Just turn on the hull as well. Okay. Now there's a bit of something around there, like a, I suppose it's like a, see, that's the floor level, so it's not on the floor level, it is halfway up here. So look, so we can see it's there. So I'm just going to snapping. I'm just going to draw one through the middle there. Let's select this edge. I'm just going to bevel that. Let's see if we select them all, that is. Just going to make a little, not sure what it is, but and polys. Just going to bring that out. Now it looks like it's almost squared off, but I'm not sure. See, again, we're only guessing, aren't we? We're not sure what in fact it is. So I'm just gonna maybe I will square it off. Just gonna move it roughly there, and then maybe this end. If we scale it 0 in Z, that will square it off. We'll do that anyway, just so, like I say, we don't know. So okay. Now there's this sort of ropey bit coming down here to a block on the ground. Here, so yeah, again, you know what I'm going to say. We don't really know what that is, so we're just going to fashion a cube. Let's just pull that over there. There's a hatch here. So I don't actually think it would be there, and in this image that might look like it may be there. So we're going to move it away from the hatch anyway, because I don't think that would be near the hatch. And let's just use a bit of artistic license and just scale it down, to be honest. Just turn the hull on. I'm just going to move it there. Let's turn the hull off, and then the bottom face we're not going to need, so I'm just going to delete that. So I'm just whipping around edges. I'm just going to whip around these. Now in the anchor, if we go back to our anchor, where is he? There he is. I'm just going to nick this nut. Okay. We're going to stick some nuts around the place. See this bit of rope when it comes into this little box, and this is yet again me just saying, we'll guess this a bit. That's going to join onto something, isn't it? So I'm going to put a nut. On there. No, let's just hide that for a minute. Let's just see if we can grab that edge there, edge that loop there. We'll just bridge that across the middle and unhide. That would just give that rope something to. I know it's square and it's not circular, but for the sake of a few polys, you're not gonna, we're not gonna see it, are we? So okay, there's that slice tool gone. We're just going to add a bit of detail on here. We're not even looking at the reference images anymore. In fact, let's turn them off. Let's just loop around there, B key. It's another one of those braces. Is there anything else we're missing off here? There's just something sticking out the top of this. Not sure what it is. just actually no, we'll leave them vertical. Maybe that's just something for the rope to sit in as it wraps around this handle. And we'll just soften these a wee bit. I'm still not sure about these holes. That would be nice, but like I said before, you're going to see it from here, so you're not really going to see them anyway. So that seems a bit of a pointless addition, to be honest. Now there's another piece of sort of rigging up there, and there's going to be something sitting on this bar. So when we come back in the next part, we'll do the sail next and the mast, or say the mast and these sort of ribs there, and then we'll think about what we're going to do with these ropes, because I was going to have this sort of sail doing a bit of an animation, so I might not stick the ropes on, we'll see. So when we come back in the next part, well, we'll do the sail. So bye for now.